Good morning everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another day with the AK550, and today actually I'm not necessarily talking about the AK itself. I'm just put some stuff under the seat, dripping inside. Okay, alright, lots of stuff, lots of goodies. Let's clean the seat. Today what I want to address is a question that I have gotten a lot of times. It's about riding a big Maxi Scooter through a very heavy congested city. And well, since I have a big Maxi Scooter, kind of one of the biggest Maxi Scooters, and I have a very heavily congested city, and today is Wednesday and we have a work meeting, and I have to go in a little bit earlier, I get to catch peak rush hour morning traffic. Let's start up a little bit and let it warm up. So yeah, I get to catch peak rush hour traffic. Now this is not necessarily going to be a praise of how good the AK550 is through traffic. It's basically to show you that if you're not a courier, if you're not, I don't know, somebody inclined to ride every single day, and I mean from dusk till dawn, you can make do with something of this size. Now normally, let me just start off my stopwatch and then we can hit the road. There we go. Start. Alright, now normally in a relaxed ride to work, my Symphony ST, which is a very well prepped machine for city riding, as in it's small, it has ample power. My Symphony ST takes me on a light day 16 minutes to get to work, on a heavy day about 20 minutes to get to work. This would be a heavy day, so the target for the AK is somewhere in the region of 20 minutes. Now you are going to probably see some riding that you might not be used to depending on what country you're from, but here this is how I ride and this is how we ride. So yeah, so 20 minutes with my riding style. Usually it takes me about 20 minutes to get to work on my Symphony ST on a heavy day. So we are going to see the AK, or rather a big Maxi Scooter. What's the difference? Because I do also have my Zontes 350E, which is not necessarily smaller than this behemoth, and usually that one takes me, I never timed it, but it feels like it takes me just 1 or 2 extra minutes than on my Symphony. So it's an interesting experiment. And yes, what I want to show through this is that if you are maybe just a little bit gutsy through traffic, you will be able... What the hell's going on here? The hell are they fucking around? The fuck are they doing? I have no idea what the world is doing. Welcome to Romania, everyone, where people are dicking around every single day, and I have no idea why, getting into each other's way and everything. Yes, it's a beautiful country. Sometimes. Honestly, they were probably, that car and that biker were, I don't know, messing around about something. Either one didn't yield to the other, or the car cut in front of the bike and the biker was gonna show him, running after him through the city because we are basically Balkans, and we do have a short fuse. So yeah, even I got a little bit pissed because I had to, we all have to wait and see the circus. And I'm sorry, I have business, I have to get to work. I don't have time to wait around for other people's shenanigans. Go somewhere where you are not impeding people's progress to work, and do whatever the hell you want to do. Beat yourself to death, I do not care. But get out of my way, because I'm going to work. And yeah, it's nice that this behemoth has so much power it makes short work of any cager. Yeah, man. Now, first thing you might be noticing is how easily it is to balance, and that is the same for just about any maxi scooter, because they are large, but the weight is so down low. They are so easy to balance at low speed. So even when the traffic is going 10 kilometers an hour, you can balance them with ease. And you don't have to put your foot down every single time. If you're still moving at 2-3 kilometers an hour, with a bit of experience, you can balance it without any kind of issue. It's just so easy and approachable. And that is true of just about any maxi scooter I have ridden. I've ridden the Forza 350, my Zontes 350e, the Cruisim, the Maxim 400, the Maxim TL. I haven't ridden anything from Yamaha. Yamaha still hasn't, I don't know, given me a call, or I haven't managed to catch a Yamaha on test rides. I am planning. I do want to see the X-Max 300, because that is a scooter a lot of people are talking about, and I do not have any experience with it. Okay, let's use the power of the AK. Come on, a bit of traction control. You know, there's something about the sound of this machine. I just love how it growls. I've already started getting questions. What is it like compared to the Maxim TL? Well, first of all, they are in a different price bracket, so it's very hard for me to compare them. But to be perfectly honest, the TL, they are almost just about the same engine, parallel twin engine. But the TL sounds a little bit more, I don't know how to put it. I have the TL on my videos, but this thing growls. So it has kind of a growl to it, which I really enjoy, and the TL sounds more elegant, is how I would put it. It sounds good, but it sounds a bit more elegant. This thing has a bit of an animal growl to it, if you can hear it. Kind of sounds like we have in front of us an AMG Mercedes. Kind of like the V8 of an AMG Mercedes. It has that growl to it. It has that certain bite, that aggressiveness, where the TL sounds smooth, it sounds refined, it sounds elegant. So they both sound good. It's very hard to compare them, because they sound so bloody different. Let me get my windscreen up. Maybe I can run with the visor open so you guys can hear it a little bit better. Hopefully that came up on camera. If I do want to get engine noises, I do have to shut up every time I give a pull, because if I'm talking, you can't hear the engine over my voice. But if I shut up, I've seen that the GoPro and the mic really pick up engine noises very, very well. So, what's going on here? Come on, we have the right of way. It's addictive, the power of this thing, and you can make mincemeat of the traffic. And now we are seriously getting into some very, 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 very heavy traffic. And let's see how the thing handles a bit of traffic. Now, those mirrors are in different time zones, and On the cruise sim they were easy to maneuver and place through between cars, but on this one it's a little bit more difficult, but it's manageable. And also you can tuck them in a little bit, but not much. They do get tucked in just a little bit. Come on. People sleeping and reading their phones and Facebooks and Instagrams and everything instead of driving. Come on. Easy does it. Here we go. Got another queue of cars up in front of us, so morning traffic. You know, it's getting a little bit chilly. It's supposed to rain tonight or this evening when I'm leaving for work. That's what I got, why I got all my rain gear under the seat, because it's supposed to be raining this evening, and I mean proper raining, as in a proper downpour. And yeah, it's still currently about 15 to 20 degrees, but I don't want to get soaking wet on my way home. Thank you. Well, somebody took it up the bum. And as you can see, if you are a little bit gutsy with the way you maneuver the machine, there is room for a big Maxi Scooter. Not as much as for a little 125cc city scooter, but you can make it happen if you're willing to just bend the rules a little bit. You know what they say, no harm, no foul. Plus, everything goes in love and war. And this feels like war through this traffic. No, officer, I am on the right side of the road. Nothing to see here. Like I said, bend the rules a little bit if your country permits it. And it's not like it's completely legal over here, but nah. Do you see a cop anywhere? Because I sure don't. Love the growl. And let's see if we can find a way here between the cars. I'm not gonna tuck my mirrors in because we have to do it the hard way, because not everybody likes having their mirrors tucked in, me myself included, because I like to see what's behind me without having to turn my head. I actually do use my mirrors for riding and for watching traffic. I really don't like how those sport bike people run with their mirrors tucked in. Now I know it does help them navigate through traffic, because those bikes, even the handlebars are very narrow, so it helps them out. But here the handlebars are just about as wide as the mirror, so yeah, I can tuck my mirrors in, but I can't really tuck my handlebars in. Whoop. Do not clip wing mirrors. You see boys. Whoop. You see, if you have a little bit of gut to your riding, just be a little bit gutsy, you can do it even with a big Maxi Scooter. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Okay. Worked like a charm. Can we fit through here? Let's see. Thank you. And you see, when you come with a big ass Maxi Scooter, people tend to get out of the bloody way. And with the power of this machine, you can quickly find a gap and just go for it. And just like that, an entire queue of cars, and I'm in the intersection. We are going to turn left on the first green light. I managed to cross the entire queue and get myself in the position to catch the green light. Do they have a red? They have a red. All right, let's go, boys, let's go. I'm gonna try to keep my windshield up. I don't know how it comes up on camera, but you know what, let's go down with it. And the windshield is dirty. I should have cleaned it. I'm just gonna close the visor. I think you got enough of the sound. Oh bloody hell, I should have been on the third lane. I forgot about that. The third lane is always emptier and we can switch back very, very quickly. So let's get in here. You do have to learn how to navigate traffic. Now with my little Symphony, it wouldn't have been a problem just hanging on the right lane or whatever lane I wished, but with this thing you kind of have to pick and choose your lines carefully. And okay, let's see, I think I'm gonna have to tuck the mirrors in here. Do I? No, I don't. Let us see, let us see, let us see. Boom. And now I actually have to make a right here, so I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I know. We are to use the power of the AK, because we are starting from the third lane and I am going to aim for that right hand down turn. So we are gonna have to punch it. We have it in sport mode, engine is nice and warm. We are gonna go full balls to the wall, send it as soon as the light turns green. In just a second. Green, come on. There we go. And we can punch it. Like I've said, the advantage of a Maxi Scooter, although it's very, very big compared to a little 125, you can actually maneuver through traffic because you have the power to really go ahead of traffic quickly. You have that jump of 300, 400, 500 cc engine. You have that jump. Sure, you're gonna get crappy fuel economy. I mean, the AK is currently eating 5.1 liters per 100 kilometers, whereas the 125 would do half that. But yeah, if you want to ride something of this caliber, you are gonna have to pay a little bit extra for fuel. Now where's my traffic light? Yeah, great, the bus is blocking the traffic light. There we go. I can see a little bit of the traffic light. So it's not impossible, it is doable, but I wouldn't recommend starting on it. Somebody on a chopper behind us, nice. Maybe we can get a bit of a race. Now, of course, street racing is not illegal. Maybe we can get, I don't know, accelerating quickly, both of us at the same time, maybe in parallel. But we're not racing. Oh no, we are definitely not racing, because no, officer, that is illegal. Green. And into the blue yonder, the AK runs with it, 100. Yeah, so if you want something of this caliber, you are gonna have to put up with a bit of extra fuel consumption. Now, I would not recommend starting on a big scooter like this as your first bike and trying to maneuver it through traffic. I would recommend, I don't know, 20-30,000 kilometers through city traffic on a little 125, and then you can get the proper dexterity with it and the proper attention and eyes to see every opportunity and catch every opportunity to make headroom through traffic. Because if you already have that, then yes, riding something like this isn't actually that hard through a very congested city. Like Bucharest is a very congested city. But if you are starting off on this one, on something of this size, this can be a little bit daunting and a little bit intimidating. I don't know what the time is. Come on, what is my stopwatch saying? 17 minutes it was saying. We'll see when we get there. So like I said, on a normal city, on a normal heavy traffic day, my Symphony ST200 does about 19 to 20 minutes. And we are almost at work, and it said 17 minutes on the clock. So whoa. Brakes. Brembo's biting. So we might actually be just as fast as my Symphony ST200, but again, that comes with experience, and that comes with my willingness to bend the laws a little bit in my favor. If you want to be 100% completely right, perfectly legal, then yes, a 125cc will be faster around the city. But if you push it a little bit, and if you push your luck a little bit, I'm not saying everyone should push their luck every time, but if you do it, and if you know how to do it, then yeah, you can enjoy a machine like this and not have not need to have a second 125cc scooter for the city, and you can actually enjoy your toy every single day, because that's the thing about scooters. They can be performance machines like this one is, but they can also still be a scooter and be comfortable to ride around the city and to run errands on, so you can have the best of both worlds. Now, they're not going to be as fast as a sport bike, but yeah, you get the gist of the matter. Anyways, guys, let's see what's the time. 18 minutes 56, 19 minutes. So just as fast as my little Symphony ST200 through heavy traffic. This Leviathan of a machine, or any other of this caliber, with just a little bit of gutsiness through traffic, is just as fast as a little 125cc. Now, granted, if I would have gone to the city center, where it's really tight and the streets are really small, then yes, this thing would be handicapped. But for 99% of the people and where they ride, they can make do with something this large. If they have the experience and the gutsiness through traffic, they can make do with something of this size in regular heavy city traffic. Until next time, guys, take care out there and ride safe. Bye.